Hello everyone and welcome back to my Let's Play series. This is episode 2. Goals for today is we're going to try and get a starter house built. Other than that, we're just going to see where it takes us. We're going to build our starter house, probably going to be using some spruce, oak, stone bricks, stone, and cobblestone, as that's what we have a lot of. So we're going to see how that turns out. I don't really have a design in my head yet, so I'm going to kind of explore the area, see what I can figure out, see what looks like it would fit in well, and what's going to do well for us later in the series too. So I'm going to do a little designing, and I'll get right back with you. Hey guys, just wanted to let you know, just figured out, my axe broke. Well, I'm just clearing out some of these mushrooms from the area. But awesome thing I just realized, and I did not know this, but with an iron axe and no enchantments, and I'll show you this, you can insta-mine these mushrooms. And insta-mine is just the most satisfying thing to do in this game. Oh my gosh. It's wonderful. Alright everyone, I've cleared out some space. I'm about to get started on the actual building here. So, I'm just going to come right here, and the first block is placed. So then we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, boom, 1, boom, 1, 2, space, 1, 2, boom. So this is going to give us an interesting shape. It's not going to be symmetrical at all. And that'll just kind of keep it more interesting than if we're just building something basic. So then we're just going to do 4 log, 2, 3, 4 log. And then 1, 2, 3. Oh, that's not right. 1, 2, 3 log. 1, 2, 3, 4 log. Excuse me, Mr. Shroom. 2, 3 log. 4 log. Alright, so that's the basic shape of this house. It's pretty small, and this is just a starter house, so it's just going to be something where we can store stuff for a little bit, and it'll serve as a place for our bed, just kind of an area to start getting us organized. And I'm going to do a little building, and I'll be right back with you. Alright guys, so got a little progress here. All I really did was move everything up 4 blocks, and I think I'm going to be stripping these logs. Yeah, we're going to do that. That'll just kind of match the colors a little bit more, because I'm using oak slabs and these are spruce logs. So that'll match the color a little bit more, and it'll look really good. It looks kind of plain right now. I know, we're going to be knocking some stuff out, adding some windows, and I've got a little bit of an interior planned. Oh, thank goodness. I was really worried my axe wasn't going to make it. So we've got some stuff planned. I'm going to do a little more work, and I'll bring y'all again for the next update. Alright guys, so I've got some stone smelting here to get smooth stone. I love using smooth stone slabs for the floor. I think they just look amazing. But while that smelts, we're going to go ahead and get started on the roof here. Alright, so just a really simple design, cobblestone stairs going around. We're actually going off here to kind of make a lip. That actually really adds some depth to the build. I'll get that stair in a second. But that's going to add some depth to the build and really just kind of make it pop a little more. Actually, that really didn't look bad upside down there. But we've got plans. So that's kind of the basis of that. I'm actually going to use some dirt here. And we're going to get up here. And now we're going to just start laying out the next layer. And the roof's just a very simple design. It's just going to go up a few layers, and then we're going to switch to slabs and just make kind of a flat roof. It's not going to be anything fancy, but it'll get the job done. So there's that, and I think I'm actually going to just switch to slabs now. So then we're just going to put slabs in here on the top layer and even this off. So that's going to be the roof design. Hopefully by the time we finish placing all of these, we'll have the floor ready to be put in. And I've already torn up the mycelium that was there. and then we're going to put in the other floor. And then the next big part of this is going to be, we're going to have to section off the area around it with like stone or cobblestone or something, so that we can replace the grass in the immediate area with grass instead of mycelium. And as I've said a couple times, in this mushroom biome, the grass is really going to be super green. It's going to pop really well. It's just going to look really good. So I'm very excited to start getting some grass around these builds. So that is almost done. Super excited. I'm actually going to take this stack, and we're going to turn this into stone bricks. And then we're going to turn that into stone brick stairs. 1 for 1. I wonder if that's normal. Or is that a little bit better of a deal? Let's see. Huh. 40. I think that is a better deal. I just learned something about Minecraft. That's pretty cool. So these we're going to be using, and we actually need to make a new axe. I broke my last one. These we're going to be using for windows. And I will show you what I mean right now. So I'm going to put a window in here. So I'm actually just going to break all 3 of these blocks. I'm going to do a stair, and then I'm going to put an oak trapdoor in here, which is the nice +1. I just don't have any crafted up right now. But let's get some of those going. We'll need a couple for this build, not a ton though. So let me show you what I mean here. And then if you come to the outside and place it, so that's in its down position, and that's closed. And that just adds a little depth in there with the stairs and the trapdoor, and it's going to look fine from the inside too. So color, breaks up the color, breaks up the shape. It's going to be a nice addition to the place. Alright. Let's actually go to this stone cutter, this fancy thing. I don't need a ton of these, so I'm gonna say, well, yeah, I'll use them eventually. I love these slabs. They're one of my favorite blocks. So now we're just gonna get this floor in. Gosh, it just looks so good. Love this block. And let's see how quickly I can do this and not mess up. Not a big deal if I do mess up though. It's Minecraft. You can always just fix it. Yep, glad I didn't just go with 1 stack. Oh, this floor is going to look so great. These are truly my favorite ones, and we're actually going to throw some interior walls in here to kind of break up the room. It's not just going to be one continuous thing. It'll make it kind of feel a little more cozy inside it. And actually, let's go ahead and get those walls in. So we'll do a wall there. And let's do one that comes up here. Let's do that. And this will probably bother some people, but I'm going to put some slabs up there in a second. I just remembered I took them all out of my inventory. But I'll put some slabs up there so it's a nice solid wall. I don't want to have a breeze going through my house. Am I going to have? Yes, I am. Just barely. And we're going to need to do that. And that. And so that's kind of going to be the basics. So over here we're going to have like a little kitchen area, a little like shelving unit. In here is kind of going to be like a little lounge area. We'll probably put a fireplace over there and maybe some plants over here. And this will be the bedroom. And I'm going to have some storage over here. But definitely going to need some more windows. So let's go ahead and just knock a few out. And just kind of see. You know what? I'm going to do an interior slightly first, and then I'll put the other ones in. Just to kind of get an idea of where some of the items are going to be. And so this is looking pretty plain right now, but once we get all these windows in, you can see it's really going to break up the shape. Alright. Looking good, looking good. Alright, let's make sure I didn't miss anything. Looks good. Looks good. Alright. Beds. Let's get that in first. So, I'm going to use these purple beds that I took from the village. You know what? I've got a great idea for that bell, too. And these are going to need to come with me. I have a place for you. And actually, I'm going to throw this crafting bench back down for a moment, because I actually have got some crafting I need to do. So, throughout this, we're going to need a couple of these. Probably not more than 6, though, I would hope. Oh, that's a crafting bench. See, I can never remember the recipes off the top of my head, and I refuse to use the book as much as I can. That's what we need. This isn't a ton of stuff, but we're just going to go in there with this. I've kind of got some ideas, and we're going to see how far it gets us. Actually, let's take this cauldron, too. Looking around. I wish I'd grabbed those clay pots from the villages. I saw a couple, and they would be very nice right now as some decoration pieces. Ooh, what about that composter? Alright, let's do cauldron. And that's kind of our oven. And we're going to put this bell right here. And that is our dinner bell. Haha. Anyways. Here's what we're going to do for this area. We're going to do trapdoors like that, and that's going to kind of make a shelf. Eventually we're going to put something on this, but not quite yet, just because I don't have all the resources I need. Bed. We're going to do a double bed right there. That's going to be pretty nice. So this composter. This is going to be an interesting thing. Because what I want to do with it, I want to put leaves there, kind of like a cauldron's been done in the past, with leaves there, like it's a flower pot. But this, I think, is a nice texture that'll make it just a little bit different, a little bit special. So, for this, we're just going to throw a chest there. And yeah, we're going to need some more of the spruce trapdoors. Using these fancy Minecraft features. Where did I put my axe? And we're actually going to move this crafting bench inside as well. It can just go right there. And that kind of makes a little shelf there. And then here we're just going to do something super simple. Just a little closet. Nothing fancy. Just useful. Well, not really useful, but it'll work. We're going to put some water in here too, and that'll be a sink. This is looking pretty nice. This room. So let's do a composter there. So that'll be a plant. Let's knock out here for a window. Do I have the stuff for it? Yes, I do. Alright, campfire's down, and we're just going to do some. Goodness. Something simple here. And boom. Fireplace. You know what? Might even be worth... What if we... Bear with me. It's not gonna stay like this, I promise. We'll take these stairs out. Nope, I don't think I like that. Actually, I might even do something along... Ooh! Ooh! I love stairs. That is perfect. Look at that. And you know what? Let's knock that block out behind it. Throw a little stone in there. And that'll be just perfect. Right now I'm thinking birch, half slabs to make a couch. We use these as the backrest, and we're going to need a sign. So there's my birch half slabs. We'll do an oak or a spruce sign. Birch half slabs. And we'll do that right here. So just kind of an impromptu little couch. These look a little more cozy or comfortable to sit on. Alright guys, we had to do get a little more birch so we could make these 2 pressure plates. And we're not going to do anything crazy with them. Just going to knock that out and throw them on top of here. They kind of look like cutting boards. That's what we're going to be going for. So I collected all the other materials I need. Just some lanterns, so sacrifice a little iron, oak fence gates, and oak fence. So there, we're just going to throw those down and throw the lanterns right there. And then we're going to do that. So that's going to add just a little interest to the design out front. We're going to come out here. Nope, that's not right. Thank goodness we have our axe. We're going to throw that there. And that there. Lantern, lantern. Make sure there's no more torches. Forget these torches, we don't need them. Bam, bam. And since we're on the Mushroom Island, it's not like the most critically important thing that we have everything perfectly lit up, but it still looks nice. So we're going to do that. We'll knock out over here, and we'll knock out right here as well. And that is where we're going to throw in a couple more windows, not doors. What on earth did I just do? Alright. So that looks great. That looks good. Definitely need a window over here. So let's go inside and find where we can work one in. I think a window would be perfect right here. And we'll work something else to go there. I'm going to come back in here. What do you guys think? A window here? I think so. We're not going to work one in over there. No really good spots for it. Alright, so we need one more oak trap door. And then we're going to be really close to done with this. I think we just need a little bit more oak stuff. We need a couple more doors. And what are trap doors again? There we go. Look at me remembering all these things. So let's do that for the door, because that'll make this entrance room have a little more depth. And this, unfortunately, I'm going to do it on the outside here so that this block isn't kind of awkwardly there. And that's kind of the basic design of what we're going to do for this house right now. So we have some grass over there. So we're probably going to end up making like a dirt highway. Or a grass highway. I don't really know how to say it well. We also want to keep it kind of away from the mycelium. Alright. So now the idea is that the grass is going to spread to here. Eventually, it'll spread all the way up until it reaches our destination, which is right over here. Alright everyone, the tree finally grew! So now I have leaves. We're going to go put those in a second. Just wanted to show you my highway of grass. It is slowly starting to grow. I had a little bit of mycelium coming in at some points, so I had to make some slight changes to it. But it's slowly working its magic now. So, some changes I did. This chest, kind of a junk chest, just throwing whatever happens to be in my inventory if I don't really have a great place to sort it just yet. Eventually we'll get there. Oh shoot, we need to put water in that. We'll do that in a moment. That's one higher than I meant. We're just going to do that. That just adds a little green into it. Very nice. I love it. And we're going to put one in here. So, these chests, we have cobblestone, stone bricks. We have our rare items chest showing off our 3 diamonds. We have, and this is where all kind of the other blocks are just going to go. Not super sorted. This is kind of wood and wood products, except for these 2 things. I just put them in here. They're kind of temporary. I'm going to have to make a workshop or something to put these in. That stone cutter is amazing. And then, as promised, we have our item frame up here with our original pickaxe. The first wooden pickaxe, right there, almost no durability in the item frame, on display proudly in our bedroom. So that's wonderful. Happy to have that there. That's in its rightful place. I'm going to throw that stuff up. Where was that rare items chest? We'll get that bucket. And let's put a little water in there, kind of like a sink. We'll leave it up just because I don't like the little redstone bits coming out of it. But that's just sitting there now. Very nice. Got our respawn point set. All nice and cozy. We have a starter house. Gonna have to definitely get this woodcutter out. I feel bad having it in here. But it's gonna have to go somewhere. Well. How perfect. You know what? I have a great idea. How about my own personal furnace? And stone cutter. Nicely hidden away in the closet. Now it is useful. So that's excellent. Got that done. Got the little house done. Probably a little more details we could throw in, but we're not going to stress about it too much. It's just a starter house. One day it might even get torn down. But it looks pretty good. We've got to start. We're working on getting the grass here, but that's a long, slow process. Eventually we'll get something on these shelves. And we'll ring the bell for dinner. So we'll ring the bell, and that's actually going to end our episode. Thanks for tuning in to episode 2. It's been a pleasure. See y'all next time.